Hello and welcome to Happy Heads. Today I want to talk to you guys about burnout. And burnout is something that so many people are really struggling with, even before the global pandemic. But of course, global pandemic hits and some people are busier than ever or really struggling with complete overload. And burnout affects many people, and it's really because we now live in a society where we feel like we have to be switched on 24/7, and so many people are in jobs that require them to work continuously, never ever stopping. And of course, every single person has their own triggers. So if you're feeling really exhausted or particularly tired, and then say you have a boss that's bullying you or a co-worker that's really putting you down, that is going to be really tough. And we spend, I don't know the percentage of it exactly, a lot of time at work. Okay, so it's no surprise that many people are really struggling with it. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to continually work and to never stop. And it's certainly something that I experienced. It was about 5 years ago, and I completely lost my mental health. I was in a very stressful work situation, with my boss, many things. I won't go into the details, but I remember at the time I was really unwell. I had severe anxiety. I was being triggered constantly. At one point I couldn't even tell my left from my right. I couldn't even speak. I lost the ability to even speak and say sentences. So I was living in fight and flight constantly for about 6 months. And then my mental health completely deteriorated to the point that I then had depression, and that's kind of how it works. So you have anxiety, severe anxiety, and then that can lead into depression. And that was certainly my journey with it. Of course, everyone's is different, but it was absolutely terrifying. And the problem is with burnout is that I was having to continually go into this situation that was triggering me every single day. And I also knew that at the time, this woman, I knew that she didn't want me in the team, and there was nothing I could do. So for me, I kind of felt like I was drowning. So that's kind of exactly how it felt. I was drowning. There was nothing I could do, and it just got worse and worse. So what I want to do today is firstly say to anyone that is struggling right now that I totally see you and I feel you. It is a horrific thing to have to go through, but your brain is soft-wired. It's not hardwired. So even though you might be feeling completely exhausted right now, and maybe at the lowest point you can feel, you can transform your mental health. If I can do it, you absolutely can. And I would say I was 100% at rock bottom on the mental health spectrum. Okay, so I promise you can. And what I want to do today is I want to show you some emotional freedom technique to really help reframe any negative thoughts that you might be having. And we're also going to be deepening our breathing as we're doing this. So it's kind of like a tapping meditation, but it's also just really great at just helping to overcome some of those anxious thoughts, because I know when I was experiencing it, I had severe social anxiety. I felt everyone hated me. I didn't like myself. I was constantly questioning myself. There was little to no positive thoughts in my mind. So hopefully today I can try and help give you some a little bit of positive thinking back into your well-being. So for those of you that don't know, emotional freedom technique works like this. Your body is filled with a really complex nervous system, and you have lots of meridian lines in your body. Where they begin and end, they're closer to the surface of your skin, so you can actually tap them. So rather than having a needle put into your skin, which we do with acupuncture to release the tension, you can actually tap them. And it's part neuro-linguistic programming, so you're using your voice to rewire your brain. So if you're following me at home, I want you to sit down, place your feet flat on the floor, and you begin with the karate chop. So this is the soft spot here. And as you tap like this, I use 3 fingers with a reasonable amount of pressure. You're going to repeat my words, but before we do that, we're just going to do some deep breathing. Now I always do this in through the nose, out through the mouth to begin, because it's the best way to extend the out breath. And the out breath really is where the power is, because that's when we really put our nervous system into rest and relaxation. If you're experiencing burnout like I had, your body is going to be in fight and flight constantly. In short doses, that's okay, because you have a little bit of cortisol running around your body. But if you're being triggered all the time like I was, you're going to have way too much. So we want to bring your nervous system back into balance. So just gently close down your eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale out. Breathing in, exhale out. Breathing in, exhaling out. And now gently open your eyes. So keep tapping on your hand and then repeat these words. Even though I'm feeling burnt out, I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I've been doubting myself, that's okay. I will be okay. And even though I'm finding this really hard, I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. And then you move down the body. I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I feel burnt out right now, but I won't feel like this forever. This feeling will pass, and I will be stronger. This feeling will pass, and I will be stronger. Place palms up, shut down your eyes, take a deep, long, cleansing breath in and out. And just take a minute now with your eyes gently closed, your feet flat and grounded to the earth. Just take a minute to tune in to your energy. And just tune in to how you're feeling in this exact moment, but with no judgment. Gently begin to open the eyes, and we'll do another round. Even though burnout sucks, I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I'm struggling right now, that's okay. I'm human. And even though burnout is really hard, I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I believe in myself. I will get through burnout. I believe in myself because I control my power and I control my happiness. No job is worth my mental health. No job is worth my mental health. Shut down your eyes, take a deep, long, cleansing breath in and out. And once again, take this moment to really tune in to how you are feeling in this exact moment. And maybe, just maybe, there is a small glimmer of hope as you remember that only you control your thoughts and only you control your happiness. Very slowly and very gently begin to open your eyes. So there you go. That is a really simple way just to help reframe any negative thoughts that you might be having. And if you do want any more support, I have an online course for reducing stress and anxiety. It's an 8-week online course, so it can be done from the comfort of your own home, and you will then be empowered with a whole toolbox of calm to then overcome your anxiety, your stress, and all the negative thoughts that you're going to be experiencing if you're going through burnout right now. So please do head to my website to check out more details, or of course just get in touch. I know how it feels. It is a horrible feeling, but I promise you, if I can overcome it, then you can too. So I hope you've enjoyed that technique and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.